cheddar burgers.
Yeah,
it's all about.
I mean,
cheddar
cheddar.
right now.
Cheddar has what that ended early. Parmesan was gonna win it.
Ended a little early, but do you know why it ended a little bit early, Fug?
Why?
I believe we are getting very close to a draft. And you're saying a lot of the game's going to be based around this draft, or I think Blitz did, that Sager just being out-drafted a lot. So what do you want to see him pick first? You want to see him play around Benjaz, so how do you do that?
Ogre Medusa, let's go.
Please, no. No more Ogre Medusa. You said Omni Medusa. If someone first picked that, would you be like... Would you root for him?
I'm like 1 and 7. Wait, did I get 2? I got 2 successful predictions yesterday. I'm 2 and 6.
Are you?
2 and 7? 2 and 6.
So that's not bad.
I'm bringing it back, guys.
That's double what you had at every other event you've been at.
Okay, that's actually false. Actually, I was pretty bad at Dreamhack.
I had a strat in picking, so I would do whatever the opposite of what Cap said.
And you did pretty well.
No, I did horrible.
Oh,
Cap got like 14 in a row right. I was like looking at that thing, it like tanked my average. And
oh, someone posted it. That's right.
Yeah, and then I got every single one right at the Perfect World Minor. And then I got every single one wrong at the PGL ones.
Yeah.
Cap was like a beast in that one.
Black got everything wrong at Perfect World 2, right? He was like 0 and 10.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
I remember telling Blitz, you were always the guy who said more games are decided by draft than gameplay. Do you think it's... That was a few patches, like, I'd say almost a year ago. Do you still agree with that or no?
Did I say that?
Yeah. Said that, I want to say, before last TI. And I kind of looked at it. No, that's what I'm saying. Is it the same like this patch, or do you think a lot more chances to outplay your opponent now?
I think that I like what... I can't remember which captain said it, but they said, like, the best draft doesn't always win. Like, most of the time, it's like the best determiner for success. It's not like the team that wins the draft automatically wins Dota, but if you're the better team, it probably puts you over the top.
That sounds like a karaoke.
Yeah, I think it's probably like a 70% thing.
Still pretty big. And now we see Tiny and Medusa band out. So what cores are we going to see this game then with those going? Are we going to see a Gyro and a Luna? Morphling perhaps?
Morphling banned too.
Morphling done too, dude.
Oh,
we've got all the quote-unquote OP heroes.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Pick for Sacred. Do they do the Ogre? Are they not a team that just instantly picks Ogre if you have first pick?
I mean, they could do Ogre, they could do Brew.
No.
What were teams taking before, like AA?
Wyvern. Well, first pick Wyvern.
Banes.
You can take Omni here.
Good hero. I mean, it's good setup, right? Laning. Can help you win a mid lane pretty easily. Can go to a side lane.
It helps pick your other support as well really easily, because then you have like always just this setup hero, and you can like pick a big heavy roamer because Bane secures a lane pretty nicely.
10 seconds.
What's going on with Elder Titan now? Some get like he wasn't banned or picked, and then like one team picks him, and now we're first banned, first picking him every game.
Kind of become like Derek's top heroes, I'd say, as far as like what they feel like on this patch works for them. Obviously, he's like best, most well-known hero is the Earth Spirit, but it feels like the Elder Titan is just kind of fitting a lot of the OG lineups a lot better.
Tusk. But with the Shadow Shaman. Fly. Love playing that hero before it became big. Well. So you're Sacred, you see these supports. Tusk can roam on you. Shadow Shaman can roam on you. But what do you pick here for Matthew? If you do.
10 seconds remaining.
Or hero would you like?
I like his Sanking a lot.
Yeah.
That's probably one of my favorite heroes to see.
I
was thinking Sanking or Slaughter. I want them to have something that can give them quick Roche. That was the one thing. Like, you were talking about laning, so I want them to have, like, really strong lanes and then something that can transition them into actually getting objectives. Something like a Roche, something like towers.
Other heroes we've really been seeing getting first picked are Medusas. We've been seeing a lot of Tide Hunters, too, in this spot after, like, you see the others. Is there any chance for Tide Hunter here? Titan's the only 3 hero I see. No? Earth Spirit. Set up with the Bane for the roll-ins.
It's also one of Matthew's more...
I would have said SK as well would have been a really good option, because usually when you have a hero like Bane, you have like, wave shove. And he's very single target focused. So you needed something with teamfight as well. The Earth Spirit fulfills that. And he's one of the better options against Shaman. The Shackles, like, you have a long range.
Yeah. Like, you can start the fight too, like Shaman's walking up, you get the quick silence off, and you can commit on him before he actually gets spells up since...
Do you want to see him ban out? Is there anything specific? Do you want to see him ban out Ben Jazz heroes?
Which bench has most been playing lately?
He played all sorts of things, and I feel like he last picked a Shaker, which was atrocious pick that game.
Okay.
For Shaker.
I can't say I saw that one actually.
He was Brew one game.
I think Luna and
Yeah,
Jaro.
Bulba was bringing that.
Oh, sorry,
one up.
not Benjaz. Yeah.
I was thinking like Luna Jaro, good bands versus. Just gives him that like big team fight.
Yep.
You got one
banned out.
You got the S4 Brewmaster on the other side of things as well.
Unlike most of the games, like I feel like it told me the supports and the fours banned early. This is a lot of carry bans, so we'll see something a bit different coming out of that. But that's almost to me like favors OG because Notel and Rezo don't play like the meta heroes as much as other teams. See Notel on some weird cores often. He'll play like a Death Prophet mid. Rezo will play some other safe laner. If they want to swap the lanes, they can with OG.
I want to see some more Rezo Invoker. I don't think the hero's very good right now, but I just love.
It got last banned once yesterday.
Got
one last ban.
I know Rezo's been trying to make it work in his pubs. He loses most of them, but he's trying to make
So
it work.
why is Invoker so bad to the heralds out there, Fog?
His laning phase is atrocious. You get high damage once you get like level 5, but you can get punished so heavily early on, and you are not a hero until you have Aghanims. You're playing 4v5 until you have it. You're a walking Sunstrike.
Won with it at MDL.
He did?
Yeah, I think it was Grand Finals, the game 2.
And is Exort still the only build, or can you Quas Wex?
I've only seen Exo.
Why is it called Quas Wex and there's Exort? Why isn't it like Exort Quas?
I mean, because Exort kind of tells you everything about it.
Thanks, Will. What does it tell you? City's fire.
Yeah,
Plus fire.
it's like Sunstrike Invoker, dude.
Do you guys ever were you addicted to lighting lighters in matches when you were a kid? Like not burning stuff, just like clicking it, and looking at it.
A little.
I was afraid.
Well, look at that. Omni Knight
Instant
into an
Razor.
instant razor. Yeah, you
Well,
were talking about.
That's a good, that's a great Razor pick. It looks like they knew that Omni was coming. They insta-picked it. Now they have Bane Razor. It's one of the strongest dual lanes in the game.
The Razor passive against the Guardian Angel, pretty nice too.
Yeah,
with the Purge.
The Purge is always laning. It's like a double kind of use for Razor. You own him in the lane, and in the mid game you have good ways to actually deal. Plasma Field good versus Guardian Angel, and you have your passive. Yeah.
No. Not using reserve time. Let's go instant Death Prophet. So
Ooh,
you got a Shadow Shaman Death Prophet here.
I've seen a lot of games where Razor gets picked like this, like versus Omni to counter it, and some team actually picks Death Prophet, and Razor just can't play the game. You try to run in, and every time Exorcism's up, you run in, you just instantly die as you run in. It's actually so hard to play this Razor versus.
Probably put normally it's Notel in the DP mid, which means Rezo probably going safe lane.
Sacred have time. They instant pick that Razor after Omni Knight, but taking a lot more time after the Death Prophet pick. Time to crack open the small pipeline.
You're a
Yeah,
big fan of that pipeline.
I actually like the perfect black one or whatever. It was the first time I tried it. It was actually really good. Queen of Pain.
Queen of Pain's good because they need burst damage. Like you've got this Death Prophet hero, your supports don't have great burst damage. You can lock someone down with Grip. Earth Spirit Magnetize kind of kills them over time. Razor doesn't have burst until you get the Sack Link up. You need a way to just take that Death Prophet out as fast as possible.
And they have a pressuring lane, right? Since Earth Spirit Quap, they can actually try to threaten with kills, which is Queen wants. But there's a Shadow Shaman, which I think makes the Queen game a lot harder.
Yep. Not an easy Queen game by any means.
I've been hearing a lot of other mid players are saying Queen of Pain is a lot weaker than she is. I know Sumail just complains that all the fun heroes are weaker than Medusas and everything he wants to play nowadays.
I've seen a lot of times where you use one Sonic Wave early and then you're dead hero for 2 minutes or so. Like we can't really team fight and teams just take advantage of that.
And unlike Medusa, you can't farm particularly fast or efficiently during that downtime.
Yeah, push out waves, but you can't farm Ancients.
They don't have a ton of catch for her though. So I think that's what, because she can play really fast right now.
Shadow Shaman gets Blink or so.
Yeah.
Is that when her game could be?
I mean, Shaman's gonna be pretty hard 5 this game.
Radiant team back.
Enigma ban. Seen that hero in a bit. No, we did. We saw it one time. MPL, was it?
I feel like I saw it recently.
I swear I saw it. There was one game of it.
Yeah, it may have been infamous. It's a hero the South American teams really like to play in the offlane.
Yeah.
They love that offlane Enigma, like that greedier, let's farm up Midas, Blink, BKB, Octarine, etc.
Terrorblade ban. We have not seen a Terrorblade pick this tournament. I'm actually super surprised. I know BSJ was telling like that's one of the heroes that's okay versus Medusa.
We've seen 4 bans on it, I think last
Yeah.
bans or something. Really are still.
5 seconds remaining.
And that would have been a really nice pick for great versus Razor later on, because you're always fighting with meta, so you don't have to worry so much about the link. You forced
So Sacred needs an offlaner.
that King Tekka hero. You're Team King Tekka expert, Grant. What's he gonna play?
Tech, I mean, question. I did love my Tekka back in the day. I mean, feels like King Tekka, you know, during the pubs, we were like, man, this guy's super toxic, but he's great. It feels like he's slipped a little bit. He's become a nicer guy, and maybe his play is actually kind of
slipped.
fallen. I don't know. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
like I don't know. Maybe being that guy helps you. What would be good? Let's
Back in
see.
the day, I would think the King Tekka axe, you know, some blade mail. That feels like a...
OG's turn.
I don't think they'll do it.
Tied. Fifth
Tied.
pick tied. They have a pretty well-rounded lineup right
Yeah,
there.
it actually looks decent.
Looks, you just look at it, you're like, you know, that's a good Dota draft.
I'm
But
just
OG
concerned about Razor being the hard carry with a Queen as mid laner. They have to
10 seconds.
they have to do so much in the mid game.
I know SG did the same thing at Dota Pit when they ran over Immortals. Was it who was playing on SG and he was 6 slotted by 35 minutes in on Razor is actually nuts. It can work, but like you said, it has to go right. You can't let this Tuscan Shadow Storm just run over you in the laning phase.
They can shut down Death Prophet and Razor free farms. Like, you can stay ahead item-wise that you don't melt to that exorcism.
Yeah, that's like what they need.
You get enough armor, you tank up, and suddenly you can actually play into that Death Prophet a lot better.
You're the Rezo guy now. Who are they taking for him? Who'd you like?
Slark.
Slark?
I don't think they'll do it, but
We did see a Slark.
that's the China counter to.
Get stacks off.
Yeah,
him.
you just get like 50.
Oh, it's
That's the
Am.
Rezo hero.
Heroes.
And we have not seen much. Damn, people have been saying it's too slow for this, but we're about to find out. They're going against Tidehunter, and I have a feeling this anti-mage is going to get farmed. He'll farm this game. But whose draft do you guys like in here? I'm not asking you your prediction, just whose draft do you like? And would you like the same if the other team was playing it?
I'd rather be playing Sacreds. I think their draft's a little bit stronger, but this is like a classic OG draft. They don't mind playing a bit slower, and
Yeah.
I personally probably back OG, even given that Sacred I think overall like has a more stable draft.
Dude, what's that Tusk set? I haven't seen that.
It's the new one.
Is that the new one?
It's the Frostus. Someone was
that
playing it yesterday.
It is actually so cool. I'm buying sets immediately.
I think this is one of my favorite, like, full-on sets, right? We talked about the Owl on Batrider, the Wraith King. There's actually some dank sets in this one.
Great. Dude, that actually is so cool.
Tekka with no Tide cosmetics. Be better of the taunt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does this bother you a lot? That he doesn't have it?
As long as he has the taunt, I'm okay. Like, what's the point of playing Tide if you don't have the taunt?
Yeah, that's actually like 60% of the reason that he.
And, well, get right into it. OG versus Sacred, game number 1. Early over here in California. This is a perfect game to wake up to, though. You have a pretty strong 4-man from OG with the
hell
farming,
yeah.
and he does have it, of course.
Set.
So, where do you want to see the support start out for both teams? You're obviously going to block middle.
He's got a penguin in his bag.
Wait, does he?
Oh, I'm buying it right now. I'm out.
And he has a little hat. That's actually adorable. No, it was a gift. Someone gave it to him. No, it's always good to have people give you. Fog, don't you have people who give you stuff?
Sometimes. It's nice. It's a really good feeling.
Blitz. You just get everything, right?
Nope.
You're not getting Frostus this time?
I'm an item deleter.
Oh yeah, don't you make people really mad when you do that on your side? I think I've watched you stream once and people are just getting angry.
I do.
It was hype.
I deleted a golden Lena the.
Why? But why?
It's like a nice way to make people upset over silly things.
Jesus.
I just love making people mad.
30
Eric's
seconds to
warning a little bottom, goes for the Orb of Venom first. Same with Earth Spirit.
I don't have a golden Lena.
Yeah? Well, neither do I.
Dude.
Fog's upset now. Fog looks
I'm
really
kinda
upset.
sad.
But anymore, dude.
But that's a support hero now.
Lena.
Is she?
I don't know.
It's been played a little bit before.
Has she?
Yeah, well, I guess CCNC also played at middle, so
How
it's,
the mighty
it's
have
a hero.
fallen.
I play it off support. It's alright.
the battle
Pretty bad, but
begins.
it's fun. You can wave clear.
Looks like it's going to be a 2 rune, but No Tail
Whoa.
gets both of them.
See that ward? Is that in the river? I don't think I've ever seen that one before.
It's one of those ones where you like misclick it right on the rune or something back in the day, but I like it, right? It's
That
a lot
looks
harder to
intentional.
counter. Yeah, definitely does. A lot harder to counter, and you have full, at least river vision, right?
They really want to see where this Tusk is going, I guess?
There it is.
Really want to know that bottom rune? Okay.
S4. Decide to see where everything was at. Jarek's gonna block the creeps.
Look at, they know Omni Knight's running bottom.
No,
This ward's paying off already.
right through the river.
Yeah.
That ward is crazy.
Now top lane, Tide versus. It's a tri lane versus Rasta and AM. Do you just try to bully the Rasta out of lane here, and then AM can't do anything, or what do you? How do you play this? Sacred.
I think you do it just like you said. Try to keep the Rasta out. Because Rasta's really good in 2-on-1 situations. His like damage is really nice, but like oftentimes when you're playing the 5 right like that, you're not gonna have a ton of regen to back yourself up.
Use a Spirit Siphon, but force out his level 1 blink. Now Jarek's just tanking hits, tanking a few hits
What?
under the tower here.
What?
About 5 of them.
That was not intentional
I think-
at all.
I think Leo Style's like, wow, this is great for me. Now Tusk can have a flask. No Tail, very low on mana. He might have a little better time.
The lanes are looking very good for Sacred. They have the Razor versus Omni in a 1v1. They're trying to force reaction top too, so they're pressuring all. They're actually doing very well.
And now
Good
Matthew's
setups.
going in. Oh, barely misses fly. Might be able to at least get off an Orb of Venom hit. He does. And he'll harass him out, and they're just going to try to bully Fly. Now look who's coming in, King Tay, and he has the early level of Gush. We've seen a lot of that lately. That's a first blood. Damn. Tekka.
Looks like they're trying to do what Gods was saying, right? Run over the lanes.
We've been seeing a lot more, right? Didn't it used to be like almost like 0, 2, 4 kind of builds? We've been seeing a lot in Gush now. Level 1, level 1 people have been getting it lately.
It's super value when you run these type of tri lanes or aggro.
Got a lot of buffs. It's like 90 mana cost now.
Yeah, it's very cheap.
And a lot easier to justify that first point. Be like 120 at all levels.
Runes, middle lane, we have a little bit going on, but actually a roll flying on a fly again, and they should be able to get him. A nice double stun by Matthew. And Rezo, he has a blink, but he gets pressured very hard, and he's at 6 tangles while he's slowly eating one.
They're getting smashed in all 3 lanes right now.
But you see the last hits, Razor, 10 and 5 against 7. S4's not doing terrible for Razor versus Omni, but Razor's still killing it. And this is the problem. He even gets the purge hit up on him.
It just gets worse and worse for Omni.
And he juke and jive here. Does Benjaz want to miss these last? He's
It's
not
a couple
missing the
right
last
clicks.
hits.
Oh, he doesn't have plasma field, but
Trying to get in range.
There it is. And that will be good harass. Steals 112. Was that not good harass, Will?
It was great harass. It was just, I know what you were going for right there.
I was going... Well, I liked it too, because he went out of lane, right? He saw it was only 1 versus 3 creeps. He was going to miss no experience by leaving the lane there. Fine doing that.
He did the math.
Now, if I did the math, I hope he did. And now...
I like this move from OG. They need to punish the weak lane, which is, well, not the weak lane, but the exposed lane, which is
when they're
gonna be
baiting him in.
this-
Yeah, this is a full rotation. I think he actually saw Fly. He's going to try to catch up, but some nice treats. Will it be enough? Doesn't look like it. Fly is taking the tower. Needs to be a little careful. Plasma field. Ooh.
Man, OG and tanking towers.
No Tail dies too. No Tail is 6-1 last hits to 16-5 clean of pain.
That was a 2v1 at the very beginning, right? With Jarek's there, he has had no help on the Quap, and he is killing it right now.
In top lane too, like, anti-mage is not farming that well. Which is why it's surprising that they took him. Considering, like, this is not an easy lane for him.
There,
Look at this.
oh my goodness.
Beating the crap. Matthew going for him too.
Yeah, I know.
Matthew's nuts.
Rezo's a good AM, but this is... It's like okay core matchups. But laning phase wise, this is exactly what I think all 3 of you guys actually touched on. Is like they need a good laning phase to snowball. And right now this is like one of the better laning phases they can ask for.
It's like Leo Shell's getting a regen top because Jimmy's like, here you go, scout it out. Nah, that's great for a laning phase, getting a regen rune when you don't have your bottle yet. Does go the double null. So what do you do as OG? You said you like the rotation bottom, but you have to do more than that, right?
I think they need to keep punishing whenever this Razor steps up.
Yeah, they've got this lane ward, and I just don't feel like Shaman can help top it all. Like this,
Yeah.
this top lane, anytime Sacred commit 2-3 heroes up there, the Shaman has no place up there, so he's better off either sitting behind mid or getting the kills at bottom. Getting kills at bottom is kind of the best case scenario.
I think exactly
my
what you're saying. I think they need to just secure mid and bottom, because if Omni Knight gets good levels, he just joins team fights with Death Prop. He just throws her pals, sits behind as a heal, and then they can actually throw in towers, get objectives, and force Sacred to make moves to them, and then that gives the anti-mage the space. They really need these two lanes to just go a bit better.
Tail harassing. But he can't, but like you said, the Razor now, he was killing it, but now he's in 4th on the last hits. He's just been camped by both supports down there, but Resolution, of course, he's going to struggle, like you said, because of it. Now they're going in. They're going to go under the tower. Will he get the hold? He does. It's pretty far, but I do not think you dive this, and they're not going to. Fly takes a lot, but Rezo goes down again, and...
I didn't actually think they could kill him.
I didn't think so either. I guess they just got him with the sleep. He must have just got bursted.
He had a wasted blink.
And there was no Earth Spirit there either. That's a...
Yeah.
It's a Tide Bane kill. That's rough.
The fact they can, now win his lane with just 2 heroes is great for them.
Matthew just stole the rune over the shard too. Jerix is mad. Can they finish him off? Looks like they might be able to. Nice block, and Matthew will go down. I'm surprised he actually didn't hit Fly there. Take up his clarity. Get back. Little room for the Razor. But King Tekka now, you look at his CS. He is dominating the charts with no one there in middle lane. Possibility of a kill rolling comes. It hits. And man, these rotations on point from Sacred.
Yeah, Sacred's doing it.
That's their second kill on the DP. And this is a hero that needs to do pretty well in this game. Because she has to create space for this anti-mage. So she needed a hot start.
Oh, he didn't make it to the hill. He might be okay. No, he's definitely not. But what is done in silence by Matthew, that could save him. It will. Chicken even flies in with a flask. He might be able to go reinitiate. Looks like he might want to, and now Jerix just gets ulted. It's not going to be enough to finish. He goes in, and oh, the 4-man rotation now, though. Silence, and he realized he just wants to kill on Jerix, but what a snowball. And he hit the boulder smash, doesn't get the kill again, and S4 saving their butts middle.
It's up to S4 to bail them out of this bad early game now that he's getting some levels.
Yes, Soul Ring almost has phase boots. Run at people at this point.
Yep.
Now, Razor finally will get a little bit more space here.
Look at King Tech, dude. 39-11.
Full 6. He goes for the Raptor. He wants another kill on the AM. Hanging up. Eats that heal bomb. Get an anchor smash. Won't take much damage. He gets blocked, but is this a possible kill? He has 5 stick charges.
And he has a Fairy Fire.
Oh, he's fine. Baiting him.
Oh my.
They actually bring the other 2 as well.
Yeah. Without the tuss, it's not.
Yeah.
He's got this, guys.
He's fine.
If Matthew's there, what, like 0.5 seconds sooner, that's a kill on Rezo.
Yeah.
A trade.
Managed to get like maybe even just pop his salve and get a couple ticks of heal. May have lived too.
Who got the last hit on that Tide kill? Because he was on a killing spirit. So Fly got it.
It's funny how he's only up 1,000 with the bar looks so big on the net worth thing. Leo style just blinks back, no tail out of mana, and he has a regen rune in his bottle on the co-op. That's rough. Runs in. He has mana boots already, level 5.
Yeah.
Do you like this though, OG? I mean, it's not like they're committing like 4 heroes for these ganks. Is that what they should be doing? Is that what they have to do?
I think they have to do it. And by doing so, like, they're getting Sacred to overcommit. Like, if the Queen of Pain doesn't suicide there, everything's okay. Nice kill though, right here.
That last second silence, and you don't see the Ravage on Tidehunter at 6 much anymore, but
You see the drums as well?
Phase drums, this is the off lane.
Wait, no, he went mana.
Yeah, I went Arcanes, but still.
Arcane.
I would have loved
Yeah.
that. Dude, phase you. Oh my goodness. The damage you do.
Oh, yeah, damage talent too, right?
Yeah, it's a big one. But middle lane, they get the silence, they get the hold in this roaming duo. He gets the sleep off, but unfortunately it goes down for Sacred. But OG, they get another nice roaming kill. Leo style. Now it's 6-5, a lot more even. Of course, the cores feel No-Tails died twice and Rezo's died twice.
Rezo is really suffering.
No tails at least kind of like even or even slightly ahead on this mid lane now with the quap kills. It feels like as long as like 2 of the lanes are going K for OG, they can create space they need for Rezo to catch up.
Look at this.
No tail missed something.
Not just bullying. 4 AM. Just bullied up there. S4. Getting some farm. He's back down bottom.
Dire are scanning.
Level 7. 3 points in D-Gen.
Oh, and he went mana boots. The phase.
Yeah. Wants to be more of a team player.
Like you said,
just
he's their
S4.
big guy. Like, right? Trying
Yeah.
to save this early game. That's never running out of mana is a good way to do that.
So they gotta now group up as 4. Try to get some towers with this exorcism. Giving space for Rezo.
Well, they have haste, which is the perfect TP rune too.
Yeah.
Allows OG to make a move here. Get this tower. Okay, they'll use the exorcism.
Gets pinged out instantly.
Level 1 Exorcism always looks so sad. Just like 6 little ghosts flying around.
Those are bats, right?
I mean, ghost bats.
Ghost bats, yeah.
Yeah, we're both right. Jarek's pulling the creeps.
Gets the wave, yeah. There's a catapult there, but no wave anymore. Tank
Now
it.
dies. Gets a hit off. A nice play by Jarek's. They push bottom tower and they don't lose anything in return for it. So OG.
They lost top tower.
No. So Rezo's definitely not happy.
He's gonna probably have to play on like the opposite side of the map now, because his top side's gonna be super invaded.
And they picked that AM into the Earth Spirit. Obviously it doesn't feel as bad once you get the Manta, but it's getting to that Manta that take a bit.
Yeah. And that's the problem with the new AM, is it feels like he farms so much slower.
Do you think the new Battle Fury better or worse for AM? He liked building up, right?
I think the new one's fine. I think he just got hit by those nerfs, right? And I think like if you get pressured in a lane, you're set back. You don't have any flash vulnerability till you have Battle Fury.
Middle lane, they go on fly and they just take him down so quickly. This middle lane, you show up and then the other 2 supports from the team just come and... A lot of kill potential on Quap as well as the DP who aren't that easily killed.
He's in.
And he gets both of them with that and a double ulti from Leostel, the grip, and oh my goodness, what a perfect rotation. But here comes Nota, I don't know about that. He does have...
Oh, if he hits that kick, they
yeah.
can go for that. He has a haste rune actually,
Yeah,
never mind.
but Razor was bottom, so they couldn't purge it off. But still, what a perfect ultimate from King Tekka.
Yeah, dude, King Tech is playing beast.
Oh, and here we go.
timed it.
They
He's
come
dead.
in. Yeah, nicely done. He has 1 Spirit
He's gonna
Siphon. But here comes Fly. Can he at least get a kill on Matthew? He cannot.
Oh my lord.
Sacred?
Guys, you're gonna have to start
We're gonna
shaving.
shave our heads.
Maybe just save 1/3 of it each game if you
At
need.
the Clippers.
No, but they are.
I bet I could have gotten you guys to like trim for 1 at
Guys,
least.
it's
No, I would,
Come on,
I
we
would
need
totally believe that Sacred could win a
Yeah,
game.
they could definitely
maybe.
take a game.
The 3-0 is what
The
sounds crazy.
backpedaling is
I know.
Are you kidding me?
very fast.
You
in this
guys said
house.
3-0.
Your
That is
guys'
way
ability
different.
to run backwards
Okay.
is unparalleled.
All right.
All 3 cores right now of Sacred
Yeah.
winning.
And still, King Tag is net worth. He sits with that long bar.
Yeah.
He's got,
Dude, those Spanish
he's got a
lessons.
full mech. He's full mech. Arcane drums at 13 minutes.
He has full mech
And a wand. Yep, wand. A little. And here we go. They're actually going in. They're going to go for Bane first. They're going to hold on to the back lines. Is going to be Leostar, I believe, but he blinks away. They get Demon. If that's all they get, though, they should get that and a tier 1 tower. Which
Still
will be
hard to
nice.
fight into Exorcism, even if it's low level.
They have no ults.
And wards, yeah.
They have no Ravage, they have no Earth Spirit ults.
Yeah.
This is what OG needed though. They get, even if it's just a support, they get support, they pressure a tower and activate top lane, free farming away, uncontested. This is kind of OG making their first play to get back on track.
And this is Razor's first rotation. He's like no HP in mana, though. He just came out of nowhere. Going for Jarek's kill.
You got that,
Whoa!
Tanky. King Tekka.
Oh no.
Alright, there's classic King Tag.
Still had his,
When we
he, had,
needed
he
it.
had his mech up.
Oh.
And his wand.
Dude, he was like the he was
trying
the
to
farm
bait.
person. What was that?
He just feeds away a pretty high gold kill there.
Didn't expect the...
So he didn't actually use his mech.
Now, or
Yeah, he didn't
or
use
wand.
anything. He got hit. I guess the burst damage from the heal caught him
Yeah.
off guard.
I mean, that was weird though. He had like 200 health and he was still running in.
Dude, it's the bait play, man.
He didn't have Ravage up. He's useless. He's just waiting.
It's
He
the
can
bait
relax
play.
until it's up.
He just wanted to go AFK.
Yeah. Sometimes
Tab
it's
out,
smart.
check Reddit.
No, it would be Facebook.
That's Facebook. Did you do that in Veggies games when you guys were in those open qualifiers when you're like, oh, these people love us? You did that, Blitz, didn't you?
I'm not saying I didn't.
Matthew.
Looking. Fly. Oh, missed another boulder.
He created a path.
And now look at this. Jarex, though. Uh-oh. Demon might just go down. He dies. And now Matthew, he will roll away.
Doesn't
Little
even
roll.
put down the stone. That's how confident he was. He just
It's his
needed a
only.
short
He has
roll.
1 stone. He's like, I can't waste this.
Can't waste this.
I mean, at that point, the shard's going to block OG, so...
Yeah. Confident.
Dude, I'm still so upset at that mid play.
Tidehunter just running in using nothing.
I was like, they shouldn't take this fight. They've got no Ravage, no Earth Spirit ult.
And now you see the power of when Ravage is down, right? And Exorcism, Wards, plus Guardian Angel are up. It's going to be nearly impossible to take a fight against OG.
It's a doozy. How's the levels on the Death Prophet? Oh, Noto's actually almost level 12 too. You're gonna have the second level of Exorcism, which is really important. First level, like you said, is not. It's pretty underwhelming. But second level,
Rezo's only level 9, but he did pick up his Demon Edge. He is right there for his Battle Fury.
okay. Still pretty far behind,
Yeah,
but
no treads, but
yeah.
he's getting, after that laning phase, still a decently timed Battle Fury for him.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Death Prophet's 400 gold ahead of the Queen is pretty important too. For
Although they have all their burst damage up again, does OG want to commit to this fight?
It looks like they
Stay
do.
tuned.
They've got all their ults up too.
Jerix has been disrupting everything. He keeps coming from the back. Now he might be coming from the front this time. Do from the trees. Drum comes in, take this tower. Slowly hitting it with the siege unit. Drums again. That was crazy when Zai built drums on Puck yesterday, who was out of charges by like 13 minutes. You just use them.
That's good.
Yeah.
Better than sitting there. It's like 30 minutes in, you have 5 drum charges. Bottom though, this is a really nice play by them.
Yeah, they get
This
to
is
roll in.
beautiful by
Silence,
Sacred.
he has his ulti Demon with the grip, and that's a double support kill onto Rezo, but middle lane now, they know everyone's bottom. Should be a kill up on this Razor, and you see Exorcism just melting him alive, and now Snowball forward onto King Tekka. He gets punched into the air, and he's dead.
Just a TP. He used a drum charge too. So he used 2 drum charges in that
They
fight.
needed to get out sooner.
Yeah, as soon as they set up bottom, I think they have to be out of that of the hill.
It feels like a nice move. Like you're showing a lot of heroes mid. The Anti-Mage thinks he's just alone, can free farm, and it's
Yeah.
2 supports who are going to be hiding regardless. If you're pushing mid, they're sitting behind in fog and trees. So definitely nice to catch AM by surprise. But yeah,
I really thought that I really didn't think they'd get caught after setting up bottom like that. It almost seems like they're like planning that whole move.
OG's catch is not amazing by any means. Like they don't have a blink on Shaman. It's just the like snowball or an ice shards block. But feels like Razor with his mobility, Queen of Pain with blink, not be getting caught there.
And that's gonna be the Battle Fury timing. Not too bad. It's gonna be like 17 minutes after having like one of the worst laning phases I've seen on an Anti-Mage.
King Tekka's still #1 though.
And he's got some
Not
rough
for
death.
long.
That is crazy though. He's still up there. It's both offlaners sitting at the top.
It tells you how much he farmed in the early game.
Oh, and Jerix? Seems like this could be a tough kill. There isn't a kill there. And they're just continuing to push in middle. Not very good building hitters in the early game for Sacred. I mean, obviously Quap will build into that late game, but it's on the early game, Blitz. What do you mean? Are we not in the early game? When do you guys say it goes from early to mid game? Is it a time? Is it an item? What would you say?
I want you to answer first.
I'm not answering. I'm asking you, host.
I don't
Game
wanna
feels like
reveal it to
when
you.
the key heroes get their like blinks. That to me is like the mid game. When it's like team start 5-manning, you have your blink initiators. That's like mid game.
I think when you have like one big item, right? Like your blinks, your max, something like that.
Like right now, I'd say we're kind of mid. This mid game.
Yeah,
I usually would say 20 minutes, so 2 minutes early, but I'd agree.
All right.
Blitz, you're just chilling right now.
I'm just watching the game.
Yeah, I know. I like the form.
Slouched over.
Rezo said has the Battle Fury. He's going for treads next. Treads are great.
I don't know why you're shaking my hand, dude. I'm so sick.
Well, then why'd you put your hand on me?
I don't know, because I would see if you're gonna do it or not.
Now, trust me,
was
as
a
Fox,
foolish ass
my
move.
immune system is untouchable.
They're actually. Are they gonna
I'm
drop
like
wards
Elliot,
here or
man.
not? I guess they're not even gonna drop wards here.
Fog didn't even reply to you, dude. Shady.
He knows I'm like Elliot now.
What did you say? What was
I'm
the message?
untouchable. My immune system is
Oh yeah, no,
amazing.
he's actually. We've been together for like what, a month now,
Elliot
doing
who?
lands.
Elliot
You're not
Ness.
sick.
You don't know who the Untouchables are? Valentine's Day Massacre and all that? Alright, well, I'll give you some lessons later. Oh, here we go. They're going in. Oh, but he gets the Exorcism off before the stun or the silence. He gets silenced as well.
Dude, they got
Gets
Ravage.
healed up, and oh man, a 4-man Ravage. Can they get no kill? He gets the heals up with like 2 HP, and now the Siphon's going up. They do get the kill Leo style. Gets him with the double, and
Dude, he's taunting.
taunting and roll.
That's how you
Okay,
get people to
wards.
cancel their TPs. Gods is right.
That looked like it might have been good. He barely got off the Exorcism, but then he got the Yules. Fortunately, Spirit Siphon wasn't quite enough this early in the game.
They didn't have Omni, right? I think that's like, there's no way OG can take those fights without an Omni Knight. But Matthew jumped in and started the fight, so that was a really good presence of mind by him. Just go in.
What do you want to see? Do you want to see the Blink or the Guardian Greaves finish on Omni here? Well, it's Blink.
Blink.
Now he can be at fights, right? More mobility, just an S4. He is far. Look at it, still top of the net worth is the 2 offlaners.
I think it's almost I'm not concerned, but that's not what you want for Sacred. Like, you want your carries to be ahead of the AM, and Razor is actually 700 net worth behind AM.
Oh yeah, wow, that's good.
They're not going to scale without a farm Razor, and that to me is why this game right now is actually not in a great position for Sacred.
Agreed.
You don't like what they're doing right here. They're just like grouping up as 4 hitting. They don't have tower hitters, right? It feels like they're taking a lot of time to take.
I think
towers.
Razor's 5-manning with the team way too much when they just need Benjaz to be hitting creeps, farming neutral stacks, using like just use your farming patterns to get as big as possible, while your team fight is 4 perhaps. Perhaps you join them for like a Ravage fight, but then you need to go back to farming, not 5-manning towers. This Razor's really far behind.
Well, middle lane, they're gonna go for Fly. And ulti pop, but look who's your S4, and here comes Jarex. Benjaz is here, Demon's here. Looks like they're just gonna run away. Demon's all in. He just ran melee range to do. Do they have anything?
Oh,
ulti
Rezo.
from Rezo.
Rezo is about to be top net worth pretty soon.
Now we see the power of a strong, stable team. No stand-ins. Looked like they had a super bad laning phase, and they're just right back in it. They're over 1,000 up now.
I think it's easy to draw a lot of attention to AM. Like, you know, you get a 17-minute Battle Fury Brown Boots. Like, that's really slow timing, but it's also, you look at Sacred's timings. Like, they haven't hit good timings on the Quap, on the Razor, so it doesn't really matter if AM gets shut down if Sacred themselves are not really having a good time as well.
Yeah, I feel like when you play this, like, when you play Razor, you have to be, like, either getting mass amounts of kills or you have to be farming, like, super out of control, and he's not doing either. He's 0-2 and 0, actually, on this safe lane Razor who had a free farm game.
Yeah, I mean they did gank him early, but
yeah,
it feels like I think that mid play was really screwed them up more than.
Oh, and no tail. Oh, nice Yules before the stun comes out, but the Ravage will hit onto 3 of them. He has stolen so much damage as well. We're gonna go for Fly. Benjaz, maybe one more hit. No, he gets 1 plus heal, and now King Tekka.
Get him
Too much trouble. Yeah, he's just chasing down. Plasma Field comes out. We have a Matthew possibly with the kick soon. There it
I think they
comes.
should just all in for it.
Just go into the base.
Yeah, just dive.
King Tekka's probably down for it.
I mean, clearly King Tekka's down for it.
Leading the charge. They get a nice kill onto No Tail, but
now it's
can't
like,
get anything more with the Ravage. Well, they get a tier 2.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was a good play. There are problems though with the AM. They have no ways to catch him now because he has the blink cooldown reduction too, so he actually can just jump around and farm the whole map so fast.
He'll have his Manta up here in about 2 minutes.
What did he TP top?
He beat to the shrine.
So he's just gonna reset the bottom pressure.
Oh, but top lane, they go in again. He gets the gush off, so it slows there. Nice silence from Matthew, but he misses the boulder kick again, so he will get the repel off, actually. And now Fly taking a lot of damage, but look who's here. No Tail, who was bullied before, just Yules into the air. And Matthew, these boulder kicks are, it feels like he's rotating really well, but he's missed quite a few of them now. Comes out, AM. That's how you stop his farm. Just level 4 sleep him whenever you can. And they're just going straight to Roche. I think Sacred knows, but what can you do? No Ravage, no Earth Spirit.
They can't take this fight.
Yeah. Feels like Sacred's finding good fights when Omni's out there, but anytime S4 shows up, it's very hard for them to get kills.
Yeah.
Has Greaves now, so you can't even rely on the Earth Spirit silence.
Yeah, Rezo has that, so now even if they do catch him off in a lane somewhere, he's gonna be perfectly okay.
Once he has Manta, he's in.
Is that the time you just think he gets Manta, they'll never kill him, he just farms 6 slots and the game kind of thing?
Might not need 6, but like 3 or 4 slot, yeah.
They are trying to pressure. No Tail getting bullied quite a bit here.
They have the advantageous core matchup, so he might as well just continue to farm. There's pressure for him to show up to these fights. Like he's just continuing to scale ahead. He's gonna have actual items. He's gonna have Battle Fury, Manta, and if you look at the Razor, like he's committed to these like drums that won't really help him later. He has like drums S and Y. You have the better scaling core. You might as well just continue to allow him to scale.
In fact, they're gonna go for a smoke gank here now. There's a blink up on Matthew. From behind, has an Aether Lens. Gets nice range. And now they're gonna find No Tail. Oh, hello. Gets the kick up. Does he have silence? Doesn't need it. Just grip him, ulti him. Leo style last hits it. I've seen Leo style solo take over games, but versus an AM, maybe not so much. Brass little 2 top dogs before.
That looked like he took the AoE town on Purification. Or does he have the GPM? Alright, it looked like it just from that one. I was just curious. I thought it was the GPM on the right too. Damn, Purification's huge.
Do you ever see the Purification AoE?
I haven't seen anyone ever take it. That's why I was curious.
Yeah.
It just looked like the way he was standing that the AoE looked a bit bigger.
He's going Ags on the anti-mage.
Okay. Means, I mean, what, static link? Bane spell, any Bane spell, yeah.
Oh, static link sounds great.
Wait, who hates it? It's Black that hates the AMX?
Yeah, he always goes Lincolns.
Yeah.
Are you guys one of those people that's like it depends on the game, or are you in one boat or the other?
I think it depends on the game.
Yeah, there's some spells you do not want to go the Ags against. The Lotus effect can hurt you. Like Tusk Snowball. If you're against like a Tusk, you do not want to go Ag.
It's like Sand King, Tusk, and Spirit Breaker, right?
Dude, what do you
Spirit
mean?
Breaker one's
Hilarious.
Uh-oh, Demon?
They're all funny though, right? Like
Yeah.
the interaction.
I like how everyone just knows Jimmy's in the trees now.
Benjaz. 3-2-2 kill. They're going to try to go away. Well, Matthew rolls in, blinks forward, but Fly, quick fingers, gets him out of there. Rezo, I mean, he just got a kill even on the Razor, and he's still just farming.
Jimmy's been hiding in the trees since, it's been like, what, 10 years now?
Since before Sumail was born, probably.
10, 12 years of Jimmy just hiding in trees.
Everyone knows now. They always check.
I still remember like his off lane, he'd go Coddle with Quelling Blade and just
I love
shoot
that, I
through
love
trees,
that.
throw Illuminates.
And here we go, they're just pushing a bit. Tier 3 is gone. Rax is
Rax.
looking to be gone.
Yeah.
And it's the problem. They have a tight under Rax, but do you really want to commit it without the Razor? Well, he does. And now BKB popped by No Tail nice and early so he doesn't get hit by it. They do get the kill up onto S4. This could be trouble, is it? Grip, holding him in place, not doing damage. And look on the backside, this Quap could be in trouble. Time silence. Can't quite get it. He does. And then Yule's into the air. He's gonna try to blink away. He does. And it looks like big ultis for big ultis. But on the backside, he actually TPs the shrine. He gets a kill, and Benjaz is on a roll. I don't think No Tail can get out of here, can he? Doesn't look like it.
Did they get the Rex? They didn't.
No, that was a good hold.
Yep.
Fly takes a tier 2 middle as well, so they still got a ton of team gold, it looks
Yeah.
like. But still, a nice fight. Sacred needs those, right? You have to win team fights with Ravage.
Yeah. They need to win a lot more fights, get this Razor, Quap back in the game a bit. It's hard because it doesn't really feel like at any point they're going to be able to kill the AM or deal with him.
It felt like it could have been a bigger fight, but No Tail with a really nice BKB, right?
Yeah.
He dodged the Ravage, and then the Grip, right? The Grip did nothing to him. They just held him in place while his ghosts were still killing.
As for repel the AM, I think he actually could have just repelled himself.
Yeah. Oh, and they're going forward now. Is that going to be a kill? Nice save from Jarex right now. He is going to go forward. We'll see if the Purge comes out. Nope, S4 gets Guardian Angel, but he slept. Resolution finishes off Matthew, and they want to kill S4 so bad right now. It doesn't look like they will, because Repel will take off the Shadow Strike, and now Benja's trying to run away, but it might be tough. Maybe not. It's with the static link, but I don't think it'll catch up to him. Doesn't quite. He might turn and try to attack him. He's scared. And he has the Aegis, so he just dies. Oh, fired, but on the backside, Leostel does kill S4. There's a blink now on the roster we just saw. Sleep comes out. Oh no, Demon. Might have ran the wrong way. Leostel trying to help him out. Now he gets snowballed on. Blinks away. Oh no, he didn't make it over the trees though, so he gets stunned up. He is gonna die here. And a rough misplaced blink.
I think like Will was saying, it's just the core matchup's impossible for them to deal with AM. He's just so good versus Razor. He's so good versus Queen of Pain. You see him blinking around in that fight with no quarrel.
Yeah, like he's not afraid of anybody anymore. They can kill the They have to hard commit to killing the Omni in the first place. They want to kill the AM. He's like the first layer. But by the time you commit for him you still have to kill AM. Like,
Yep.
Big items just got picked up. The Ags up on the aim, and then a 4-step for S4 right now. He's like, alright, I'm not going to get caught in the front. Now wards as well as exorcism dropped. This should just be a full set of racks for free.
They've got mid too, yeah.
They should get mid.
No tail will. Alright, where's the team, man? Just gonna run back, clear the creep.
They found King Tech.
That's King Tech is just sitting here. He's hexed and he's ulted.
Gonna have to what?
Dude, Hex, Shadow Shaman is actually so good versus Tide. Like if you first Kraken procs and you just throw Hex, I mean Kraken always can't remove the Hex anyway, but you just throw the Hex afterwards and he's just locked down. It's actually so nice.
They didn't go middle though, like you guys said. Are they just gonna go for a Roche instead, or not up yet?
It's just no rush for them. AM isn't that really at that hard carry point with the Accept. It's also you get like the Basher, the Butterfly that you actually feel like you're super strong. So they can have this game drag another 10 minutes if they want to.
I guess they also have tier 1 top, right? I guess
Yeah,
maybe they
sure.
want to take the first step rather than
What about this late, or this kind of early boots of travel on Quap? Do you like boots of travel? Like when you're losing, do you have to have it to deal with the AM?
I actually like them. I like treads more on Quap now with the new talents. Personally.
Like the attack speed.
He took the cooldown. I like the attack speed talent when you go for when you go treads. I think that's like one of the better ways to make the hero.
What's his
Yeah.
name does that? SCCC?
Yeah, SCCC does it now. Because everybody in the past, they'd stay brown boots, and then when the talents got reworked, I've been seeing a lot of people switching and going for attack speed strength.
Gonna finish that off. We are gonna find Demon on the backside. Snowball damage just picked up as well, and nice stuff coming out, but I don't think Demon can survive here. Maybe Sleep plus Brain Sap, but he's gonna fall behind the trees, and now Matthew, the level 4 degen, can't move. He will go down the Hex to the lower ground onto Tidehunter. Oh, Kraken chills it immediately off. They're gonna snowball in. Here he comes. Pulls them all. Kraken chills that. Gets the round job. Actually hits onto 4 of them. Can they turn it around? They go for S4. The Purge doesn't come off in time. Gets the ulti onto Tidehunter, but look at that. On the backside, he will finally go down to the Queen of Pain ulti, but he's held, and he has buyback. Probably gonna have to use it here. Unfortunately, they have no Ravage now. BKB used on Benjaz. This just can't maybe be the game. They have that tier 2 top. It looks like that's what they're going for. The creeps are here. Double siege, Unifogged.
Oh, it's a double siege wave? Oh, hell yeah. You're pointing that out more than I am now.
I mean, it makes sense. Just that the creeps are here at all, right? Like, oh, they have a tier 2 up. They can't end the game. Oh, wait. Creeps are here.
Level 3 Shaman wards, you get the mana for it.
Oh, man. And there we go. Jarek's just kiting him around, making him stop, and that's one way to do it. Now no static link as well for this fight.
It's just
game, right?
honestly, yeah.
There it is. We're just gonna see him slowly start taking the base. Now there's gonna back out. Leo Styles cutting the wave
He's
middle.
queued up 4 rapiers.
Gotta go for it. Dream big.
If he has 4 rapiers, they could win.
No, he didn't take the attack speed talent, though. And he has box.
Doesn't do enough damage.
It was like when I was casting an Infamous game, they were losing, and they all started queuing up Bloodstones into their inventories. I was like, what's going on?
They
Look
understand.
at that. A full Abyssal Blade on AM now. So much lockdown.
That's gonna make, I mean, game's already pretty much over, but that's gonna be really hard for
I think if you
Quap.
gave every core on Sacred a rapier, they would still probably lose.
Every
Yeah.
core?
They can't kill AM either.
Well,
with
it's kind of
rapiers, is the
useless on
thing.
Tide.
Yeah.
I've seen my man
And the Quap
smashing.
without a BKB just dies in 2 seconds anyways.
Yeah. Any rapier on a Quap or a Razor is just going to become a rapier for the AM.
Yeah, with the items that they have right now, if they just got 3 rapiers.
What
I think
about
they would-
gold equivalents of 3 rapiers? That
Gold
might,
equivalent,
that might
is
change
different.
things up.
Yeah,
that's
a bit different.
that's 21,000.
Yeah.
That could make things juicy.
Yes, because then they would have a 6,000 gold lead.
Yeah.
They just get a hex. They get 3 hexes.
They sell the 6,000 gold lead with a hero disadvantage. I feel like even then they'd be struggling. Like it'd be more even, but
Yeah.
I'd still back OG.
21.
There. We're gonna see Sacred trying to get him out. A nice silence. He pops his
Okay.
BKB super early. Nice trap, and Benjaz has his BKB, but doesn't scare him enough to pop it.
You were in there ready for Roche.
Best.
What did Rezo have? The full abyssal?
Yeah.
Jesus.
8th on Shadow Shaman Blink. Refresher is
Refresher
up on
Tide.
Tidehunter. All right. And how do they just have to get a 4-man ulti, S4 has to be in it, right?
He doesn't have mana.
Preemptively clarity.
Preemptive clarity, he'll have enough. Okay.
Hey, gotta think ahead.
I think he needs the arcane boots up.
Get your mangoes ready, dude.
Yeah.
Well, he can refresh an arcane boon. I think that'll be enough.
Smoking for Roche.
There you go. Haven't gave up yet. Like that. Oh, they're gonna go uphill and Jarex. King corrupts them up here. Get nothing out of them. Guess what? Roshan's taking even to get the double Ravage off this AM. Probably won't even die to it. And he'll have a second life. He's just repelled running at people.
Oh, that
He has
blink
the
cast
Abyssal.
range. You see that blink extra cast
Yeah.
range?
He gets the ulti, but oh, guess what? BKB is popped and... Well, he's still alive, and there we go. First ulti comes out, hits on 3, but they're all super spread out. He hits another one. Are they doing enough damage? They're trying to kill Jarex. Can they even bring him down? They finally do. They get Fly in the back as well, so it's a double Tide ulti for 2 supports, but now Demon, in a little bit of trouble, sleeps himself, so the AM can't kill him. They're just waiting. Demon will end up going down now. Enfeeble is up. They actually can't kill him because of Enfeeble. And now DP going in. BKB'd again. Looks like this might be the end of at least the 3rd set of racks. But Bane, get the Enfeeble on resolution. Slow it down. They're going for it. Nice kick. Silence. Guardian Angel comes out, heals himself in the air. Will he go down here? He gets a full heal because the ghost, like you said. And he's silenced up. They can't bring him down, it doesn't look like.
Razor's got 280 damage, but he can't hit anything.
Yep. And
Or stolen.
still doesn't really take damage when he's out of mana and Enfeeble. The Razor just takes 0. They do get the tower.
They held the racks, but that's
don't
an
have double
expensive.
tide.
Yeah, that's an expensive hold.
Still alive. And look at this, Leo style. They know they gotta make something happen. Nice kick, hits on 2 of them. The silence hits on 3. Yule's in the air. Shivas is out slowing everyone, and now Benjaz gets the link. Only steals about like 60. They're trying to chase forward. Just 35. The racks
no.
are dying to the creep.
Oh no!
They came from the bottom too.
They've turned on them.
Oh wait, that's heal. That's healable though. They're fine.
Till AM shows up.
Yeah, he's coming back in for it.
Oh, no,
The repel.
Oh yeah, repel. And he fakes it.
He wants
He
Jimmy.
wants to kill, yeah, that's worth it.
Yeah, that's
Get
totally
Jimbo.
worth it. Get Jimmy.
Well played, coming out
Fly.
from Fly.
GG.
He went 4 mana. I know the game's over. He went 4 mana regen over 12% degen just to ruin stats, people, I'm sure. 4 mana regen at 20 seconds. That's garbage. And that is game number 1, OG versus Sacred. But Sacred,